Yo, 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 Kingearner coming to you live and direct. I remember I walked into a neighborhood in Philadelphia, and I'm not saying which neighborhood it was. And when I walked in the neighborhood, I was speaking. Individuals wanted me to come forth and speak on different subjects. And when I walked into this community center, I gave a topic of drug dealers and new slave masters. Now, looking in the back of the recreation center, there was a bunch of drug dealers, but a lot of them were nodding their head correct. The reasons why I say that drug dealers are the new slave masters is because you have to understand that majority of our youth, they don't have anything. When we were coming up and we were in the streets and drugs were prevalent like it was at that time, it was cars, people, you had things. You could be able to pay bills. Now you have young men getting cussed out by their girlfriends, and you have individuals not able to pay a bill. And these are the younger ones and the older ones. They're at a level where they have more than what the younger ones have because they may have been in it a long time and able to get it a lot more better. And what ends up happening is these children give up everything for these guys, man. They'll give their life up. They'll give their wife up. They'll give their mother up. They'll give anybody up just to be a part of certain things. And that's what mind boggles me. I say the slave masters because if you ever peep or just checked out how slavery was, the slave master really didn't care. His whole goal, his whole mindset was mainly to enslave and harm everything around him. He didn't care how people ate or slept, and the ones that did, they got ridiculed by other slave masters. Like, you really love them niggers. That's how they talked about us, you know what I'm saying? So it's in the same mindset of a drug dealer. You would tell a youngin', you'll have a youngin' outside hustling every day, all day to get basically enough money to get something to eat and a pair of sneakers. And never tell him how to make any successful steps of being better. You would keep him on that same level. That's where it shows me that you rather keep these young individuals down for some odd reason. Like your self-esteem is like tore up to the point where as though you're not even focusing on no one else's life. But yet you call what you have an organization. And when you go down, and you know what you end up doing? You end up telling on the younger guys. You end up booking them all in because for the most part, you're selfish. You got to get back home to your girlfriend. And the youngers don't know that. But they don't care because a lot of them, once they find out that their OG or their boss told, they begin to tell. So it becomes a thing where the government got our people going against each other each and every day based off the culture of our environment and the things that we were doing. Because a lot of them was drug dealers, now they're not fighting that war on the street, stabbing each other or shooting each other, or in the jail, stabbing each other, or disrespecting each other on social media and whatever. They're telling on each other. And that's another form of harming an individual. Oh, all right, I know what he's done. Yeah, and the government is sad because they need to stop accepting some things. You got dudes that really tell on people for hitting agendas. I'm pretty sure Nicky Barnes didn't get on the stand and say, I'm telling on Guy Fisher because he hit my mistress, and I heard he piped her better than me. I'm pretty sure he ain't doing that. So at the end of the day, we got to get it together. And the only way we can get it together is that we stop the drug dealing. Now, we know we can't stop that. The government is behind it, you dig? So how do we fix it? We fix ourselves. We start getting an understanding that some people do have to sell drugs to live, to survive, to eat, especially young kids. But that doesn't mean they have to stay like that. So this message is to every young man out there. I want for you guys to start going after something different. Don't be held down. You got a problem with an OG, man, and you don't owe him no money. You heard what I said now. You got a problem with an OG and you don't owe him no money, man, you get with the Honor Your Life campaign. You go ahead and you Follow me on Instagram at Kingearner1. I'm known to help a lot of individuals. Never mind the negativity you hear about me. The reason why you're hearing that negativity about me is because obviously I'm doing something correct. And remember this, I always tell people this. When you find an individual that always love to be obsessed with having another man's names in his mouth when it comes down to his past life of negativity. Like for instance, I'm gonna give you an example. If I went around and say, yo, the bull was super thorough, he was a shoot 'em up bang bang bull. And the bull, man, I'm telling you, if I say, yo, watch out for so-and-so, he ain't cool, blah, blah, blah. That's gay, because it means I'm jealous of them individuals, especially if they're going on a successful path. What I'm doing here is giving you the youth an example of what not to do and what not to follow. And I want for everybody to understand that it's not just for the youth, it's for the older individuals also. But the older individuals got to start stepping up and giving the youth a clear vision, a clear path. We can't just talk about it here. Just talk about, do this. That's why I stopped making so many Instagram videos. I could talk about it here all day. I put it on a bigger platform, and I use the method to grab your children. And they're coming over. And the reason why they're coming over, because they understand, even the ones that involve themselves in drugs, they understand that what Kingearner speaks is of honor. I'm Kingearner from the Honor Your Life campaign. Stay focused. Make sure you stay focused and follow me in a positive way. Don't follow me. If you see me stumble and fall, because I'm a human being, don't follow that. You know what I'm saying? But when people talk bad about Kingearner, people say something bad about me, say bravo. Say yes, that's who he was. This is an example of this bull. This is the example that he was those type of individuals that y'all say he was. But he wasn't a rat, and he wasn't a pedophile, and he wasn't gay. So his honor is intact. I stand on sturdy foundation. I stand on an honorable ground. You hear me? Stay focused and don't let the drug dealers slave you around, because they're the new slave masters.